Shalom, guys. I hope that you're doing fantastic. Thanks for joining for a combo reading. So I've just been sitting around doing these today. They've been profound as always. The energy today, guys, for the first day of January. And by the way, Happy New Year. By God, I hope it don't turn out the way that the energy flow has been coming out. We need to really get in the presence of the Most High people and do some spiritual work, okay? There's some stuff, man, that I'm really been feeling. Those of you who are new, listen, I'm not churchy or religious. I'm free in my spirituality. I used to be one of the most religious people that you would ever meet until Jehovah woke me up one day and said, come here, baby girl, I want to take you down a way and show you something. And I'm going to take you out of the box, and I'm just going to speak to you and show you how to walk. And I've always been an upright person, but he's just taken me in a way that I've never been before. He's been so profound, and I just listened to him, and he says, okay, walk through this door, and I will. And but I'm not religious. I'm just spiritual, and I love Jehovah Elohim, maker of heaven and earth, and he's so precise in the things that he brings out on this channel, people. And those of you who follow me, I know that you know, and you probably get tired of the intro, but there's people that I'm touching that are brand new that's never heard any of this stuff, and I've got to say it. And so just to say who I am, people have free will. You don't have to listen to me and click off, okay? But anyway, you know, those of you who are new, I get really intense in the spirit because Jehovah moves through me that way. That's part of my gifting. He's allowing me to feel what he's feeling about something, and it's convicting me as well. I'm sure it's convicting the next person. You know, he just allowed me to feel something that's so strong. Sometimes it's just overbearing for me, and I know it's hard for some people to hear it, and it's hard for me to say it sometimes, but it's just like Jehovah's like, I've got to get this out, and people got to get out of the way because here I come down the lane type of energy. And he's got his sickle now, people, and he's really been just cleaning up the land and brooming it away. And you know, when he says things like I'm gonna burn a witch and I'm going to bully the bully and stuff like that, he meant what he said. Okay, and his people will get out of the way and yield to that energy so that it can be taken away, okay, out of our land, so that we can have a place when he's done with it all, that we can replant righteousness, okay? And it starts in here with us, okay? And we can't be used fully until we've done our own work. And then he goes, okay, well, you're usable for me. Now let me flow through you, that kind of stuff. And you got to do your part, and I got to do my part, okay? And every day we're growing. So anyway, if you are new, we get real intense information. I've got homemade decks that we use, and we look at moral laws that you and I should never cross, but yet people have, okay? And only Jehovah, you know, can extend mercy and grace on those who he chooses to do so. It's not my place to point the finger. It's just my place to give the word. If something's convicting you and you find yourself in a place that's really under some type of a hard judgment, then only you know who you are. Some people, there is no more forgiveness for some people. That's literally really crossed the line and really seared themselves, and that's grieving to me. I really grieved last night over some energy that Jehovah was putting through my spirit, and it was really hard. It was really hard, especially when you look at situations and people that you once knew, and it's just like, I never would have thought, or why did this happen this way? But it did, and it's grieving. It really is. But Jehovah promises that he's going to wipe our tears away, people. He really are. He is, and he's doing it now. And it'll happen quicker for us if you and I will just begin to move on and march forward and get the job done so that it can be finished. So people can come up higher. Anyway, welcome if you stay. If you don't, this is where you click off then. Let's see what two elements we're going to look at. Let's look at water and earth. I don't believe that we've done that. So we've got the Magician that just jumped out here. That's got all four elements on We're dealing with manipulators for some people. This came out earlier today when I did the Jezebel spirit. Somebody gets up and leads a clan. Technically, this would be the Aleph head in the Hebraic living language. It's like the second and the third house together. It's both Gemini and, okay, I guess we'll do air and earth. Did I already do air and earth? Give me just a second here. Okay, I had to look online to see if I had done earth and air because it's jumping out here. So we're going to go with what Jehovah wants. And so, so we got air energy here. We actually got all the elements, but like I said, we'll let Jehovah speak on. It is the Aleph head, which is earth energy, and like I said, the third house. So third house and the second house, third house and second house together is here. Let me go ahead and... okay, so they're both here. I guess we're going to take both of these with this magician for the overall energy. Well, people, I've seen and you have seen for a long time earth and air energy just go at it for a long time. All right, we got stealth going on and witchcraft and literally the magician card coming out here and somebody who leads a clan of people. Clans, a strong spiritual leader is here, very skilled at what they do. This is a manipulator through and through is what's showing up here, people. It's huge. My Lord God. We've got somebody just holding on and trying to protect something and being very greedy here. And obviously we also got physicians here going on. Just somebody who's got everything that they need to produce something. But we got some crap here, man. We got some stuff coming out here on y'all. As always, it really doesn't surprise me. Or just really doesn't surprise me. Alright, show me the past, Jehovah. I just thank you for clear defined messages for air and earth energy. Those of you in the upright, you got all that you need to fight this thing, man. To get past whatever the manipulation has been within a situation. Somebody just think they're just going to sit there and hold on to something. They just ain't going to get away with it. And care how skillful you are in what you think you're doing. Jehovah's actually got a forgiveness energy here. The magician has all four elements, right? So he's got the pentacles here, the 5 pentacles. Somebody was thrown out of organization. At the same time, that's a forgiveness card as well, coming out in 2 different ways. And then we got 8 swords here. If somebody's facing jail, that's the incarceration card as well. So something is really here, people. It really is. Jehovah, you speak on. Show me the past, please, for this energy that you want to speak about. Thank you. Okay, well, I'm just going to take what I'm seeing here, and this literally just came out in the Earth and Fire reading, and there was a TV evangelist or somebody public, a celebrity evangelist for some of you all was there in that reading that this came out. And this is somebody, the Nine of Pentacles is high discernment. Okay, somebody has been segregated for some of you all. This is a lower version of the Empress, but this is somebody who has fruit within themselves. They're whole. But if this is negative and somebody's lied and babbled some crap and very skillfully threw somebody out and held on to their pentacles because it's here, then that's what's happened. That's exactly what we always talk about with the Nine of Pentacles. Somebody's been segregated. We know that you've got fruit inside. You have a high discernment. We're going to use you, but we're not going to give you crap. But we're going to take it. And that's what happened here. Or this is somebody in your freaking family, or it's your church family, or somebody you went to temple with, or just somebody who's just a freaking manipulator and what they freaking do. And they're a piece of crap, and they're going to go sit in the prison cell because it's here. What? Give me another one for the past, please, Jehovah. Boy, Jehovah is ticked off. I feel it. My God, I feel it. So the Queen of Wands is here. I will say that the King of Wands showed himself in the extra energy for that reading. Fire and Earth is here. We got some people, though, that are in backwards organization, and they're in the occult as well. So the Queen of Wands front stage, if she's in the positive, people, this person can They can see that thing coming from a mile away, from 50 miles away if they're that spiritual with that high discernment, and they'll take their wand and they will smite you and go, you're not going to get away with it, because Jehovah's going to make you bow and bring something back, because that's the word. If this energy in the negative is somebody who has been the other woman to something in a very skillful, manipulative way, then they've done something, and that's just how they play, and they like to take the pentacles away. But this person then's got gel. But this is the other woman for some of you all. There's been some manipulation around some stuff, and somebody's really been put through the ringer, man. They really, really have, because somebody had thou shalt not kill. And those of you who've got the combination that this crap is coming out in, and we do know that that's the case. So someone has kept someone in slavery. Yes, they have. Absolutely. They've just made them sit there, and they've done something very skillfully, but they're not that skilled, because Jehovah's fixing to chop this person to smithereens for what they've done. They're crazy. There was a mental issue going on. So somebody's taking pleasure and needs some strength, and they've had their little comfort going on here, and all that stuff, that stupidness. So there's going to be a delivering energy here. There's been people that have united to get, well, this is clans of people. There's a miser here. So the Four Pentacles represents a miser, and the word for commit, to unite, and for deliver, to deliver, the word is MSR. That could be person, place, or thing, first, middle, last name. But that's a miser. And it's here. I love Jehovah. He's so magnificent, because he is the only physician that is more skillful than the ones down here. These stupid manipulators don't get away with crap. So we also have the blog. Somebody could be a blogger as well. This energy goes back to things done online. Okay, so just bring that out here. The B, the L, the G, and the M, the S, and the R is out here. Show me what's hidden. Look, somebody is going to go to jail. It's showing it. Let Jehovah speak on. Jehovah, what's in the hidden? Now, this hidden space can still be going on now, or it was something that's connected to what's happened and why it happened then. Take it as you must. You're going to have to tap into your own knower on the inside. So what's hidden is, well, first of all, somebody was backstabbed. And like I said, somebody got the word, thou shalt not murder. Understand me? And so somebody already probably has crossed the line for some of you all. That's why they've been manipulative within their situation, because they know that there is jail for them. They've literally slayed somebody. The word was dagger, or the phonics of dagger was there in that other reading. So I don't mean to make that about that other reading, but it's really, obviously, we got groups that are connected to that energy underneath somebody who's been skillful and a thief. This is a thief. Okay, and a liar and a murderer. He's part of the devil energy. Okay, so we got law on something here. And the truth and clarity is showing itself here in the hidden space. This is also something that's over. There will be justice for whatever's taking place in a very skillful way for this backstabbing crap. If nothing else, it's just been real energetic for somebody, because this just goes back to communicative stuff as well. For those of you who ain't really dealing with real hard occultic things that have taken place within something. Somebody has slandered somebody behind the back, and somebody has been keeping somebody in slavery, though. They really have, and so now they're going to reap what they sow. Let's take some words in the hidden. Jehovah, you pick it. You are so magnificent. I love you so much. A butler or a maid is here for some of you all. So there's a cohabitation between a man and a woman. Well, we got contractual things. Some people have possibly even stated that they were single and they weren't. Okay, or they were just cohabiting with another person, and they did have a spouse on the side, or maybe the person did know it. I don't know, but they tried to clean up something. If the butler and the maid is nothing more than just trying to clean something up, then that's what it is. But some people, I guess, they were messing with the butler, or maybe they were messing with the maid. You never know who you're talking about. We're talking to clans of people here. Jehovah, you speak on. So he shall deliver thee in 6 troubles, yea, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee. In famine he shall redeem thee, and from death, and in war, from the power of the sword thou shalt be hid. From the scourge of the tongue, neither shalt thou be afraid of dissolution when it comes. That the hot dissolution of the sun came out. And, you know, this is, I love you, Jehovah, because thank you for just telling me what you just did. So Jehovah, has a way of, he says, I laugh at my enemies every day, baby. I laugh at you every day. You think you're so skillful, then you play a game I'll play, and I'll win it, he says, every single day. He looks down in the heart, way beyond what you think you know. And so you go ahead and you go evilly depart, and I'll use what you've done, and I'll set it aside, and then I'll make you bring it back. And what he's done is he has allowed certain things to happen, because it was actually part of prophecy, that his people would be set aside in prison cells, but then he'd make them bring it all back. And so what they thought they were doing, he was actually keeping them, he was protecting them from famine and sword and all that kind of stuff. Even if you had to go through some hard stuff, it wasn't for naught, because really you haven't went without. If you really are walking with the divine, you always have what you need, okay? And so Jehovah's bringing that out. Thank you, Jehovah, because you are so true. You are magnificent. And Jehovah's going to clean up something way beyond what they that they could ever do. Yeah, something is very much over. There's been a hard oppression here. Give me some extra energies for this reading for earth and air. So there is going to be messages and announcements. Now, the Page of Cups was over one of the other combination readings. I don't remember what it was. There is an announcement. There was something going on at work for some of you all, and Jehovah says, stop the games right now, because, you know, there's been murdering energies here, people. It's just gotten out of freaking hand. People will really find out who they are when they began to do what they did, and some people have really found out that they're just nasty at their heart. They're seared, and they literally are going to go to prison beyond this realm. There's going to be some announcements that's coming. Some people are, you know, going to have announcements about their children. Some people have love that's really true, that they've been segregated from family and stuff like that. So we do have, you know, definite messages coming, grounded messages. Okay, we have something fresh and new that's going to start here. I want to take some energy. This is just extra energy, and some people got mixed up in stuff because this is a seductress energy in the negative. This is seduction, seducing somebody into doing something manipulatively. And then they got caught up in something here because maybe somebody was, again, good with their hands. There's a lot of money then out here for some people. Let me just take some more energies here. Thank you, Jehovah. Someone that you know who is single is in love with you, who are also single, but the ex has been the problem. Yes, some of you all did have somebody just freaking crosswayed, and they were just crazy and hovering over something. They just freaking made a mess. We have a bastard here as well. These are illegitimate children that are in the earth that are none of Jehovah's. They are the father of their father is the devil, and people play like this. Their father is the devil. You also have somebody who did get somebody pregnant and out of wedlock, and something's happened here within that energy. Let me take from this other homemade deck. Wow, these energies are something else, man. The material world is here. Well, that surprised me. It just doesn't. So we have inheritances and things like that. People held on to other people's inheritances. Your wish is my command. Well, somebody thinks that they're just all that in a bag of chips. It's just because they're so skilled at what they do. There's a secret kiss here. Somebody does love somebody, but somebody's ex has been just nothing but a stupid bully. But Jehovah's going to bully them back. We have pretty, cunning, skillful, artful, tricky, crafty behavior, and somebody very intelligent in what they do. Well, Jehovah's telling it, isn't he? He just sure is. A large entity is involved, and you're going to be favored. Yes, because Jehovah's going to make sure that everything stolen is going to come back. We have power. We have the tenons here as well. Obviously, somebody that's good with their hands and stuff is here. All right, so we have somebody going to give a confession here on this card as well, it states, and something is going to be bright. There is going to be a bright future for somebody. People, this will come out for earth and air energy. Game over. Until next time, shalom.